Welcome to week 1 of Kathy's 6-week Pilates and Beyond journey. She's back, you guys, and I caught her walking into the studio, and look what her nerves brought in, and guess what was the biggest fear that she felt before coming and showing up to her first session?
Okay, seriously? I woke up this morning and I was crying. I was so nervous. Like, I was really nervous. Do you want to know what the biggest barrier was why I got so upset? I don't know what to wear. Like, I didn't know. I was like, well, I have a sweatpants, so I had to borrow like some pants from my daughter. It's a disaster.
How many people have that fear? Not knowing what to wear, not feeling good in their clothes? Listen to Kathy dive a little deeper into this fear.
This seems really stupid, but like how I feel in fitness clothes, because I don't have like a cardigan or a blazer or like cute boots. Like I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm embarrassed of my, you said bare feet and I was happy because my runners are terrible. But like, it's what I wear and like being videoed and going, oh my gosh, like what if like, and I'm wearing a sports bra, so like what if the alpha top shows? What if it's like, it's just being vulnerable, like wearing like clothes that, like not only like, it's okay to be really relaxed clothes, but I feel like terrible.
I asked Kathy if there was any positive shifts that she's noticed already before she even started the first session with me. When she decided she was all in, what has already shown up for her? Check it out.
The desire to commit, but it's just a has to get done. And I think the one shift we talked about was that I felt like my spirit, like emotional well-being, that is all, and spiritual well-being is solid, like I feel happy and healthy. But you said something that, Kathy, I want to make all your cells of your physical feel healthy. And then so just thinking of that, going, okay, like as I walk, I find myself, oh, and then like, no, like you gotta get all your cells to feel. And so, but it only comes in spurts. I feel that spurt, so I'm just kind of looking forward to going, how am I gonna feel like for longer periods of time?
Kathy hasn't worked out for almost 15 years, you guys. I asked her if she knew what Pilates was, and she hasn't even looked it up or had no clue what it is, but here's what she thought Pilates was.
I literally, genuinely, authentically do not know what Pilates is. I thought it was like yoga on a machine. Yoga and stretching on a machine.
Before we started the workout, I grabbed my anatomy picture of the core. As we know, Pilates focuses very intimately on the deepest core muscle, but if someone just said, fire your core, and you had no idea what that meant, how would you know how to connect with it? That's why the visual anatomy and explaining to her how it is fired and what it looks like really helps her dive deep into the connection of the core. Then I had a chat with Kathy about some of the Pilates principles, going over the Pilates principles such as breath, how we control, how we go really nice and slow, and we choose movements that best serve us in each breath that we take and each exercise that we do. It's an important thing to talk about before we begin the workout. The first exercise that we did is called footwork. It is the very first exercise we do on the Pilates machine. It teaches so much of the principles of Pilates, but it's also so important to make sure that Kathy felt empowered doing her first exercise, so she feels like anything else that I give her, she can do it. Check it out, you guys. The next exercise we went into is called feet and straps. It is a very difficult technical exercise, not so much physically, to understand the control of how to move the reformer using your deep abdominal muscles. Check out how she first approached it. I love getting right in and working with my clients one-on-one, so I hopped on the reformer and I showed Kathy and helped her how to move through these feet and strap exercises so she could feel her core being the leader. Check it out. The next exercise we dived into were hamstrings. Now, hamstrings are a difficult exercise, but on the reformer, using your core, having springs that are supported, and learning how to control with good quality movement and good posture, it is so easy to connect with. Check out how she rocked out this exercise. One of my favorite things about Pilates and the way that I train my clients is that we spend just as much time on flexibility as we do on the strengthening. Having both strength and length of the muscles are an incredible superpower to have in your body. So we gave her this amazing hamstring stretch that is so supported by the reformer. Check it out, you guys. Kathy did amazing for her first session, you guys. And what I loved about her is that she felt empowered. Every single exercise I gave her, she felt like she can do it. Now, previous to that, she didn't think she had the strength to do it. She felt physically weak and was very nervous about starting something new. This is what she had to say after her first session, you guys. Check it out.
It's not like strenuous, it was just more, you become focused on, are you doing the movements correctly? But it's certainly not threatening, because it's the moment you even have your foot in the slightly wrong position, like you're there just to say, oh no, just correct this and it's good. And
I asked Kathy after the session what she was most looking forward to for the next week.
To come back and just to, what I'm most looking forward to after leaving the class, go home and tell my family about it.
Nice. After Kathy was just about to leave, she said, wait a minute, I have something important that I want to share with your audience. Get the tape recorder back out and video this. Look what she has to say to you guys. This is amazing advice. That's something actually I don't think very often to explain, but I think it would be very valuable if you knew this.
Pilates is totally different than any of the other things I've tried, because in other gyms, or that you want to have a friend beside you, or you want to go together to a class or running club, like I just think of my friends and I was like, okay, let's do running club together, or let's go for a run after work together, or let's do some videos in the school gym together. Whereas Pilates, you can actually just do by yourself. A friend could come, you could have a group full of people, but you don't need the friend for support. That's totally different.